What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and just pushing you guys out another update on what's going on with the Transportation Freedom Act, and some other movement that's been going on in California. So without further ado, let's roll that intro. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I know the beard is gone, but I did that for a reason. I literally just started getting into this new workout regimen, and I've already cut like 12 pounds. It's been crazy, but yeah, needless to say. Anyways, so I just saw my guy Dizzle in Motion. I'm gonna tag him in the description down below. Just dropped a video on emission changes coming with the Transportation Freedom Act and CARB. Grew up in California, knows all about living there, having to deal with smog, doing all that stuff. Highly recommend you go check out his video. As with all of the people and the people that he knows in California, I know he's going to keep you guys abreast and updated on the issue with CARB as well. So definitely go check out his video. I talked about this before. There's a lot of other shops, a lot of other channels now making videos on this subject from California, and that's just because it's such a pivotal issue. But I wanted to address one part of it today, dealing with semi-trucks. And I've had a lot of people that are truckers saying, like, hey, what does this mean for semi-trucks? Like, what's going to happen with the emission systems on semi-trucks? Well, stated clearly in the Transportation Freedom Act, it basically pulls that back, right? I've already talked about this before. It's 60 semi-trucks to one semi-truck from 1998, 60 semi-trucks today from one semi-truck from 1988 to put out the same amount of pollutants. So them trying to further restrict trucks that bring in all the goods and products and supplies that California needs is actually absolutely dumb. I found it interesting in some remarks that Gavin Newsom made off the cuff yesterday, speaking about CARB and whether or not it would still exist if after some of these CRAs and Transportation Freedom Act would be passed. And it was kind of telling to see what he said, and in saying that, almost like he's giving in at this point. Like, oh, well, we're going to follow whatever the law says that we have to follow. Basically saying, like, if the federal government says that this is a wrap, then this is a wrap in terms of emissions, smog checks, things of that nature. Now, evidently, there's a big group behind these smog stations that is extremely upset and screaming from the rooftops at their elected representatives in California on, hey, why would they be deleting, or why would we get rid of we invested all of this money into this smog equipment to be able to do these smog checks. You can't take that away from us. Actually, if the federal government standardizes it and says that states can't do it, they can. And it just means you'll have to do something else. Now, states will still have the ability to do safety checks. That's to make sure, like, headlights work, turn signals work. I grew up in states that were like that. There wasn't any smog, but they did check to make sure, like, your frame wasn't rotted. This is more important in places like Michigan, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, things like that, all right, where there's tons of salt on the road. This might not really apply to California, but I digress. They would check to make sure, like, turn signals work, license plate light works, basic stupid stuff. Your brake pads aren't, you're not metal and metal on your brakes. Tires have the appropriate tread, yada, yada, yada. Florida doesn't do it. They haven't done it in 20-something years. Texas just removed it. And I don't see it going that way. But I could see some states like California instituting a safety check to kind of placate all of these smog shops so they didn't just invest, you know, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars into equipment and then now not have any ability to get a return on that investment. Now, the other thing that could happen is the state can just be like, hey, we realize that this was exceptionally stupid, and give the money back to the shops that paid all this money to be able to do these smog checks. Do I think that's going to happen? No. No, I don't. I don't think it's going to happen. But I digress. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Like I said, make sure to go check out Digital in Motion's video. He just dropped it today, basically giving you his aspect as well as somebody from California and talking about some of the things that are happening. And I'm sure he's going to be doing updates on that over there as well. So anyways, until next time, thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.